The stories that I have of being rejected as a bigger girl and being rejected as a smaller girl are crazy. Let me tell you the worst experience I had of being rejected as a bigger girl. So this was probably 2016-ish, 2017-ish, and I was on Plenty of Fish, which red flag right there. Just don't do that. I was chatting to this guy, and before anyone comments, yes, I was always very upfront about what I looked like. I had plenty of full body pictures on my profile. It was very obvious. So I'm talking to this guy for a couple of weeks, and finally he's like, I would really like to take you out. And mind you, like, again, because I was a bigger girl and I knew the rules, I was very upfront. I'm like, listen, you know that I'm like a bigger girl, right? And he, of course, like they always are, like, oh yeah, like I'm fine with it. Like, you look great to me and all this kind of stuff. So I'm like, okay, just so we're clear. So we make plans to meet up for a date, and we were gonna go to Longhorn Steakhouse. So mind you, when this day comes, there's literally an ice storm. So I brave my life to go meet up with this guy at Longhorn Steakhouse. I get there before him, and mind you, I looked good, all right? I put an effort, I put on a really cute outfit. This man got out of his car wearing track pants, which, like, sir, who do you think you are? And he just looked like he hadn't showered in a few days, but I was like, all right, we're just gonna see how this goes. I'm like, oh, hi, it's so nice to meet you. And we walk to the door, and I could immediately tell something was off. But I'm a very optimistic person, so I'm just like, all right, just give it a minute. Like, maybe he's just shy. So I'm trying to start conversation, and it's going nowhere. The hostess tells us it's gonna be a while. So we sit in like the little waiting lobby to wait for a table. And I'm like, again, I'm trying to start conversation, pulling at strings here, grasping at straws, and he's giving nothing. So finally, after about 5 minutes of me trying to make conversation with him, he's like, hey, come outside with me. And I'm like, oh, okay. So we go outside, and I'm like, oh, like, sorry it's taking so long, I'm like, but hopefully it'll be worth the drive, And he's like, listen, let's just cut to the chase. You're way fatter than I thought you were gonna be, and this is not gonna work. And I just looked at his greasy, balding head and was like, this isn't gonna work for you. Got it. Well, I'm gonna go. Good luck getting back home. And then he got all offended and butthurt that I like wanted to leave the date, because like, why would I stay for that? And he was like, well, you can stay. Like, we can have dinner. Like, it's fine. Just like, why would I stay for that? You were just incredibly rude to me. No, I'm gonna go. Good luck getting home. And when I tell you, so that was like the harshest I was ever rejected. I have plenty of other stories if you want them, but the vast difference between that and the harshest way that I have ever been rejected as a smaller person is so incredibly telling. Like, so incredibly telling. Like, the harshest I've ever been rejected in a smaller body was someone just being like, hey, I had a great time, but I just think we might be better off with other people. A normal response, right? A normal response. So yeah, in case you were wondering, decent human respect is another great example of thin privilege.